This week, we show you what Universal has in store for the holidays.
Then we get an inside look at one of SeaWorld's most popular Christmas shows.
Plus the latest theme park news and more coming at you
right now. This week's show is brought to you by Mouse Fan Travel and Universal Fan Travel, our recommended travel agent for theme parks, cruises, and exotic destinations. For a free quote with no obligation, visit mei-travel.com/attractions.
Undercover Tourist is our preferred supplier of discount tickets to Disney World, Universal, and other attractions. For the best deals and planning tips, go to undercovertourist.com or find them on Facebook and Twitter. Hello and welcome to this week's episode of the show. I'm Banks.
And I'm Elisa.
First off, I want to thank Undercover Tourist for providing us with our shirts for this week's show.
I know.
We'll switch it out every now and then.
Yeah.
We'll wear these a couple more times, I'm sure. Now, what did you do this past week?
I had hot butterbeer.
For the first time?
Yeah. It was like an 85-degree day, and I was sweating, but I wanted to taste hot butterbeer.
And?
And it was worth it.
Worth it. Is it your favorite?
Yes, because I'm not a fan of regular butterbeer. I liked the frozen one better, but now the hot one, and to me, is the best.
See, I prefer regular over frozen, but yeah, hot butterbeer is the best.
And in the books, it's hot, so it makes sense that 'tis the season. It's a little colder in Florida, so now we can have it.
There you go. Well, I want to thank you for helping provide. We went to SeaWorld when we were covering for the segment you'll see later. Took Spencer to see the Sesame Street show, and you got us a nice little meet and greet afterwards with the characters. It was very adorable. The funny thing was she slept through the entire show.
Yep.
And then as soon as the show was over, she woke up for the characters.
What's
perfect.
going on?
It was perfect.
Yeah.
So thanks
awesome.
again for that.
Of course. I'm glad you had a good time.
There's something else that you and I did this past week, but we'll talk about that with News in the Queue. Disney's Christmas Day TV special has been a tradition for families, including mine, for 31 years now. And this year, the broadcast has a bit of a change as it celebrates Frozen.
The Orlando portion of the Disney Parks Frozen Christmas celebration was taped this week in advance of its airing on Christmas Day.
The taping includes a parade and performances by Ariana Grande, Lexi Walker, Alex and Sierra, and Prince Royce. This year's hosts are Robin Roberts and Tim Tebow. So this is, if you're used to watching this, it's completely different. It's really completely different this year. Not only name change, but the way they shot the parade, the way the parade is presented, because it's at sections around the park, not just on Main Street. It's going to be interesting to see how it turns out on Christmas Day. This was your first time attending the taping. What'd you like?
Well, yeah, I mean, I definitely don't have anything to compare it to, but I wasn't expecting us going to Frontierland when we got there at 7 in the morning.
Right.
Which was, we saw some Star Wars characters in Frontierland. I never thought I'd see that.
No, I was in Liberty Square. Yeah. Hearing the Star Wars theme in Liberty Square is just like, this is what our founding fathers wanted.
No, but it was fun. It was a great expance, and I'm glad I went. I'm glad I had you, and we had a good time.
It was really fun. I'm excited most to see the special effect. Well, actually, I'm not going to spoil it.
Oh, that's
because there's going to be a really fun effect on the finale
cool
of the parade that they filmed several takes of us reacting to. So watch on Christmas Day for that effect and to see if you can spot us in the audience.
Next up, you can get more brick for your buck by booking a stay for the future Legoland Florida Hotel before Christmas Day.
They are offering a package deal which includes a free second day plus a resort hopper upgrade with a pre-booked room.
Booking is now open for a stay between June 15th and January 31st, 2016 at florida.legoland.com.
I love Legoland, especially looking forward to taking Spencer out there.
For sure. We've been seeing it progress, and I'm excited for the fact that it's actually starting to get booked. Yeah,
exactly. And I hope to stay there when it opens. I've seen photos from the Legoland Hotel they have out in California, and it's a Lego fan myself. I'm like, this is so cool, staying in a Lego room. I like this idea.
We can be pirates or
exactly. What would you choose? I think if I can remember the three themes, there's pirates, there's medieval, and then there's adventure. What would you pick?
Yeah, I know you had asked me before, and I don't remember what I said, but today I would pick adventure.
Adventure?
Yeah. That sounds like fun.
I think I'd pick medieval. That'd be fun. Maybe there's a dragon or something I can fight. in the hallway. That'd be cool. Yeah. And finally this week, SeaWorld Orlando has introduced a new, quicker way to order food from one of their restaurants.
Express Dine allows guests to order lunch or dinner in advance at the Seaport Pizza restaurant.
By accessing the SeaWorld app, guests have the option to select from any of Seaport's pizzas, salads, and soft drinks from anywhere in the park. Following the order, guests choose their preferred pickup time and can then stop by to enjoy their meal at their convenience.
The app can be downloaded for free from the Apple or Google Play app stores.
I remember when I was at SeaWorld this past weekend, I remember seeing a notification in the app about it. I saw the signs at the Seaport restaurant. So yeah, this is ready to go. I'm hoping to see this get expanded to the other restaurants. This is a good idea.
I think it's the start of something big for SeaWorld to include the app a little bit more. And I think it's great for Seaport Pizza. I mean, that's a really popular place. A lot of times there's a really long line for it.
Yeah, I never fails to see, not see the line not outside.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a popular place. So definitely take advantage of this if you're gonna have some pizza.
For sure.
Hello everyone! For this week's Hidden Mickey, I'm going to talk about one of my favorite ones in the Magic Kingdom. It's at the Pinocchio Village Haus restaurant. As you head from the dining area to the restrooms, a tiny, dark, classic Mickey appears above the word Dreams on the left wall near the exit to the restrooms. You have to look hard for this one, and there may be guests sitting around, but show them as well. It's fun.
I heard Haley interviewed the Grinch the other day.
Wait, Haley interviewed you the other day?
No, what do you... Oh, I see. You're calling me the Grinch. So funny. I'm not being sarcastic at all.
Yeah, actually, Haley did interview the real Grinch over at Universal for the holidays. You want to see?
Bah humbug.
Hey guys, it's Haley. I'm here at Universal Orlando Resort to check out holidays at Universal, including Macy's Holiday Parade and Grinchmas. Let's go celebrate! What are some new additions to this year's event?
Well, the Macy's Holiday Parade at Universal Studios has a brand new soundtrack. It is amazingly Christmassy and filled with all kinds of different sounds. It's up-tempo and it has a big city vibe. That's brand new to the Macy's Holiday Parade.
When we're producing the parade in New York, the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade, we always have many new elements. This year we had 6 brand new giant balloons and 5 new floats, some new singers. But this year there were 2 elements in particular that really lent themselves to fit down these streets here at Universal Orlando and entertain everybody for the 30 days of the holidays that they bring to life here. And 2 of those elements are the Chloe Balloonicle that you're going to see. She's 35 feet tall. She's absolutely beautiful, and she strolls down the street, and nobody really knows how she's getting from place to place. It's a nice little secret of ours. And then the other thing that we have is a brand new helium balloon called a Wiggle Worm. And this Wiggle Worm was crafted, handmade at Macy's Parade Studio this year, handmade, hand-painted, and sewn at the Macy's Parade Studio, and it looks absolutely beautiful coming down the streets here at Universal.
What are some returning favorites to the event this year?
The Grinchmas Holiday Spectacular, again, a tradition for everyone to come see at Islands of Adventure. It's the mean one. He's stealing Christmas, but that Cindy Lou Who makes his heart grow 3 times, and he brings it all back to us. That show, to me, is the tradition, is the universal tradition. You have to bring your family out to see that show.
So what are you guys doing to prepare for the Grinchmas celebration?
Well, I'm going to probably take a nap. I've got to do some jazzercise. I've got a very busy schedule, and I got to get Max ready. That antler never really stays up. But after that, I'm ready to steal some presents.
Oh wait, But I thought you guys were celebrating the holidays, not stealing presents.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Isn't that what I said? I said celebrate. What did you hear?
Steal presents?
Oh, that sounds like a good idea, too.
All right, and what is your best smile? Can I see your best smile?
Oh, you want the best one?
Yeah.
Kind of put me on the spot here. Here we go. See if I can give you my best one.
That's good. I think mine's better. Can you try that?
You should probably work on it.
Okay.
You should work on it.
Okay.
You're getting there.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll work on
Maybe
it.
if you get back in line, come all the way back around again, then maybe we could work
Okay.
it out or something.
All right.
Okay.
Well, that's all we had time for here at Holidays at Universal. There's lots more festivities to check out running daily through January 3rd.
The next time you plan a Disney vacation, book with a travel agency that's been specifically designated as an authorized Disney vacation planner. Unlike some other agencies, many of our agents' exclusive knowledge of Walt Disney World can help you get the most out of your vacation, and the assistance of our travel professionals can help you get a customized Disney vacation that's just right for you, your family, and your budget. Start planning your magical vacation today by visiting mousefantravel.com.
Hey, Biggs, have you ever seen the O Wondrous Night show at SeaWorld?
Oh, I love that show, especially the part with the real animals and the puppets. It's so great.
Yeah, well, Andy recently just got to go to SeaWorld and got up close and personal with one of the llamas. Want to see?
Oh, of course.
Hey guys, so I'm here right now at SeaWorld's Christmas celebration, getting a behind-the-scenes look at O Wondrous Night. Apparently I'm going to get to see some of the puppets and learn how to puppeteer myself, and maybe meet a few animals. Can't wait. So we're excited, especially today, to learn more about O Wondrous Night.
Yep.
Tell us about it. What is it?
A Wondrous Night, the greatest story never told, it's the story of the Nativity as told through the eyes of the animals that were there. So obviously it's a SeaWorld concept in that, well, the animals, of course, have to have a story to tell. And in this case, they were there the night of the Nativity. And the night the child was born, the goat, the donkey, and the sheep all have very different versions of what happened that night. And in each version, they make sure that they're the hero. They're the one responsible for making everything happen. So in the course of the story, it's sort of that vibe of the sheep saying, I did it, and the donkey saying, no, I did it. And at the end of the day, it's really not about that. It's about everybody, as I mentioned earlier, having faith in the unexpected, giving comfort to a stranger, and providing kindness to those in need. Those are the things that really make O Wondrous Night so wondrous. In addition to a huge cast and animals and puppets and all these other elements that were used to tell that story.
So you said animals and puppets, so we're expecting both live action and puppeteers?
Absolutely, yeah. We have a cast of over 20 performers, singers, dancers, actors. In addition to that, and they're performing over 30 traditional Christmas carols, but done in a very unique and modern contemporary way. In addition to that, the cast also performs as puppeteers. So there's a cast of puppets that help tell the story, and then there are animals as well.
Can I pet them?
Of course you can. Just the head and the neck. That's where he likes it the best. That's a good boy, handsome. So yeah, new friends. That's a good point. Oh, camera. He is not camera shy by any means.
Can I do a llama selfie?
Good boy, handsome.
They always say you should never act with children and animals because they will steal the scene. This guy's not shy.
Well, and they do steal the show. Their scene is the finale of O Wondrous Night, and it literally brings people to tears and standing ovation for them every single night.
That's awesome. Now they only perform when they want to perform. Is that true?
Well, we make it very positive for them. So we really don't have situations where they don't want to perform. Sure. They stay on our ranch over 10 months out of the year, and they only get to do this like 6 weeks. And during that 6 weeks, a lot of it, there are some weeks where they only perform on the weekends. So the case is always when we get them out of the barn or from their play area. They are pulling the trainers to get to the stage.
What's this guy's name?
This is Maddie. She's about a 6-year-old female.
Okay. She is very sweet. These are very affectionate animals.
Oh, yeah, and they get to know the actors and the actresses in the show very well. Every night between the two shows, we have time for the performers to come back and see the animals, and they all come back and bring their kids and their families, and they bring treats for the animals. So it's like literally the animals are part of one big family.
Now, I got to ask, do you ever have problems with them, like going for the beards or trying to eat my mic?
A little bit, and she actually does. They don't want to eat them. They just think they're funny, and they want to pull them.
What do you think? Try a little to the left. No, not you. The barn comb. Oh, sir. A little higher. A little higher. A little higher. I liked it when you first had it.
All right, John. Who is this? Tell us about this guy.
Well, this is the donkey, and he's one of the stars of O Wondrous Night at SeaWorld Orlando, and he's kind of got a little bit of an attitude to him. He sort of thinks that he's the reason that the child was born in the manger on Christmas Day. So he's definitely got a little bit of an attitude. He's kind of feisty. He likes to, kind of show that he's the reason it happened, so he proves it. He makes a lot of comments, and it's really funny in the show.
It's such a cool looking puppet. So how does it work exactly? So you got both hands in it.
I do. So your dominant hand goes in where the head is, and that's the one that controls the mouth and the eye movements and all of that. And then this hand goes right here in the main part of the body, and then that's just kind of what you use to move you forward. And
that's cool. So it's a show that doesn't try to hide the puppeteer.
No, not at all. We like to show that there's a connection between the human and the puppet. It's both a message that SeaWorld kind of delivers between humans and animals, but it's kind of part of the show to show that connection.
I got to ask, how do the real animals relate to the puppet animals?
Well, these ones are actually designed based off of the animals that we have in the show. So the puppet company that made them was actually given pictures of those animals actually, and they sort of made the puppets based off of that.
That's very cool. I'm dying to try one out. If you could show me how it works.
Absolutely. Go. You're a natural. What do you think?
This is fun, actually.
Yeah.
Oh, and he does a little.
He does the walking. Yep.
Thanks.
And you can kind of move him from side to side. That's what the puppeteers do in the show, depending on where they are. Yeah. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. So there's just a quick behind-the-scenes look of O Wondrous Night, the greatest story never told. Now, it's playing select nights through the 31st, but that's not the only thing going on here. We also have a Winter Wonderland on ice, and I don't even think you could tell us how many other events were going on. You guys should definitely come check it out.
This week's travel tip idea was submitted by Chad Ridge. He suggested that if you're too large to fit in on an attraction or too scared to ride, go through the queue anyway. You can exit at the load area before getting on the ride so you don't miss all the cool stuff in the attraction's queue. Great tip, Chad. It's especially a good idea when the attraction has an interactive queue. And who knows, maybe you'll change your mind about being scared and hop on board. If you happen to have a travel tip, go ahead and email us at info@attractionsmagazine.com and let us know.
Skip the lines with undercover tourists, crowd calendars, touring plans, and mobile apps. Stop paying full price for your family vacation and visit Undercover Tours today.
Well, it's time for this week's calendar. First up, we have Holidays at Universal Orlando and Holidays in Space at Kennedy Space Center continuing this week.
Also at Universal this Friday and Saturday is Nickelodeon's Every Which Way Weekend.
Say that 3 times fast. Friday through Sunday, you can go to Wild Wonderland at Tampa's Lowry Park Zoo, and Saturday and Sunday, you can build your way on over to Legoland's Christmas Bricktacular.
Finally this week, Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party takes place tonight, tomorrow, Sunday, and Tuesday.
Now remember, you can go to attractionsmagazine.com, subscribe to our calendar to stay up to date on these events and more. And now, with that, we want to thank Mouse Fan Travel and Universal Fan Travel. Let them plan your next trip, whether by land or sea. For a free quote without obligation, visit mei-travel.com/attractions.
And much thanks to Undercover Tourist, our recommended supplier of discount tickets to Orlando and California attractions. For more information, visit undercovertourist.com.
Remember, you can watch a brand new episode of the show each week on iTunes, YouTube, O-Town, and Bright House Cable Channel 999.
You can also follow us on Facebook and Twitter.
Also, don't forget attractionsmagazine.com for news and videos throughout the week.
And of course, the magazine itself. Our winter issue featuring Frozen is now available through our website. It makes a great holiday gift.
Mm-hmm. Can you feel it?
Are you ready?
Inside joke. Anyway, so what's going on this upcoming week for you?
Actually, this weekend I am be running in a 5K at SeaWorld. It's called the Reindeer Run.
Okay.
Yeah.
Kind of like I just did the Busch Gardens 5K. Now you're doing a SeaWorld 5K.
Charitable event, and I'm super excited about it. They also do a contest for like holiday wear. So
Are you gonna do a costume or anything like that?
I'm gonna see what I can come up with.
Or the SeaWorld.
Where the season meets the sea. What
Well,
are you doing?
Well, I'm just gonna. My mom's in town, so I'm gonna spend some time with her. And then, but I'm hearing we're gonna be going to Cowfish, and you're gonna be trying some Cowfish for the first time.
That's right, sushi and burgers. I can't wait.
Next week's show. Stay tuned for that.
Thank you so much for joining us, and we hope you'll tune in again next week.
Until then, be sure to visit your local attractions, try something new, and stay safe. But most of all,
have fun.
Secret blooper of the week.
I'm here at Universal Orlando Resort to check out all of their holiday offerings. I'm here at Universal Orlando Resort to check out all of their... Well, that's all we had time for here at Holidays at Universal. Make sure you come out. There's lots more festivities to check out. It's running now.
And Saturday and Sunday, you can build your way on...
Yeah, Andy recently got to go backstage up and close and up and personal.
Down, up, down, touch the ground.